Alright guys, how is everyone? Now this jar is going to be a little tricky because we're going to make two jars, yes, two jars at the exact same time. So what I've got at the moment is the bases. The jars themselves, they're being washed to get rid of all of the germs and to also disinfect, because these are going to be celebrational for babies jars. I currently have two of my friends who have had babies recently, so we're going to make one for the boys and one for the girls, because we've had a boy and a girl recently in our team. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make the base. These are the cardboard cut-ins, they're already ready, and what we're going to do is we're going to cut the shape out of this old, this is an old Build-A-Bear box. Pink for the girls. I think we'll do orange for the boys. So let's get that sorted out. Right, so as you can see, I've cut a good sized chunk out of the box here. We've got pink, we've got orange right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to circle around, create the base, stick the base on, and we're going to see what it looks like. Hopefully it's going to look great. Join me on the adventure. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw around our little piece here. That we've got basic shape. Okay, good. So we've now got two circles, as you can see. And now we're going to use the scissors. Let's do the pink one. I'm going to cut around the pink one, like so. Like so. We're going to do the same for the orange one. Okay, move scissors out the way. And now what we're going to do, got two circles right here. I'm going to grab the Pritt stick, wherever it's gone. The Pritt stick. We're going to glue it onto the base. Like so. There we go. We're going to do the same for the orange one. Stick a dab of glue onto the base, like so, and stick our little friend right on top of it, like so. Okay, and that's going to be our base for the jar. So, not a very big piece because we don't need that much, but enough for us to work on and maybe have a little bit of a play with as well. Okay. Down there. Right, so we've got our wallpaper now, as you can see. Very nicely patterned wallpaper. And we're going to do it this way. So to make it a lot more easier, I'm going to cut along here so we've got a shorter piece to work on. Move the bases out the way. Right, don't need that right now. Right, so let's have that down there. Let's put Owlie on the top and Cake at the bottom, just to maybe at the corner so we can hold it into place like so. And what we're going to do is, this is where we'll need one of the jars, which I have here, and we just need to work out, so what we need is a base that's about up to this rim bit. Can't hear me with the thing in my mouth. This rim bit here. So we're going to measure with the jar. Doesn't matter if it goes over, that just adds to the effect. I'm going to do a line along here, and I'm also going to do a line along here. I reckon that should be, this square area should be just about long enough. And we're going to grab the scissors. I'm going to cut upwards to our little point, and then cross. And if I show you inside the jar, that's what it's going to look like. Pretty cool, eh? Doesn't need to be particularly long, although you can decide to make it halfway around the jar. I reckon that's going to be pretty much okay, because I want people to look through it. So we're going to use this as a measurement for the second jar. It's going to be slightly longer, but that's okay. So grab the pen again, edge, the edge of there, cut to the points, like so. Make that a little bit more neater. There you go. We'll save this little bit for later, and I'll show you what it looks like. Once again, as you can see, it makes quite a nice little wallpaper background for our little designs. And if it goes over the top as it does there, that's okay, because this is going to cover it up. So without further ado, let's put this together. Now, you know me, I love to experiment. So let's see if normal PVA glue will stick to the jar. I reckon it probably won't, but let's experiment anyway. Okay. It looks like it's sticking on fairly nicely. Just get rid of some of the, it doesn't matter if it's untidy at the bottom, I want it to be nice and tidy at the top, like so. And we'll put it, got the other jar just behind. These have been sterilised and cleaned. Like so. Push it down at the bottom. We create quite a nice little effect at the back. So we've got, and now we'll make this one the boys and that one the girls. Now you may have to adjust and experiment. Just lodged it slightly. So we're going to grab some more of this glue, put it into the jar, going to push down so it sticks nicely to the base, like so. We've got the makings of our little nursery. We'll do the same for the girls. This Pritt stick's getting old. Right, so we've got some glue on the base. Put it inside the little lady's jar. Like so. And there we have the lady's jar. Now, we've got now our base and background. So in the girls, we're going to have a beautiful little hedgehog inside their little cradle with some baby things around the jar, around the cradle. And in the boys section, got a collection of very cute little teddy bears with a xylophone in the background. We've even got a little xylophone stick to stick on the base. So until then, I'll see you guys again real soon. We're just going to wait for our base and background to dry. Right, hello everyone. Well, we're now going to get started on the second stage of the jar. As you can see, everything's nicely dried up, like so. So we're going to see if the Pritt stick can continue to do its job. This is the female's jar. So for the female's jar, we have a little cradle with a little baby hedgehog in it, which we're going to stick inside the cradle, which is the first thing we're going to do. So stick some glue the base of the item. On his feet as well. There we go. And let's have a sitting up, shall we? Let's have a sitting up. Looking around. They want someone to play with me. There we go. Doesn't she look good? Like so. So we've got that bit. And we're going to add around the jar some of these, which are little doll's house items. So we're going to add, out of all of these items, I think that looks like a dog bowl, so we're going to keep that for another project. We've got a little baby's mug, little tiny dummy, some baby shoes, baby's bottle, and baby's book. So let's start by putting our baby in. Now the reason I'm going to put the baby in first is because so that we know roughly what the space is going to be like. So I'm going to put some glue at the base right here. Has actually got the price at the bottom of it, never mind. And we're going to stick her in the back at a slight angle like this, so that our baby can be seen. Isn't she cute? And now we're going to put, I'm going to put some glue on the back of here, the back of this baby book. I'm going to stick the baby book right here. Actually, see if I can't. I'm going to take the baby out of a second. Whoops, baby's fallen in. That wasn't part of the plan. I'm going to put some glue over all of it, so we've got more of a range on what we're going to do. Baby can go back inside. We'll put the baby a little bit further back. I'm going to take the baby bottle. I'm going to put it, I always like to drop things in and then manoeuvre it. Makes it a little bit more easier. I'm going to put it like that. Baby shoes. Let's put one. Oh wait. Hopefully I can turn this round. One of the things I need to buy is a set of tweezers. There we go. I'm gonna try and turn this round. Let's stand into attention. There we go. And the other one. Ooh, that one's a bit more easier. Just drop it next to the one like that. Gonna have the baby bottle. Spread them out a little bit, like so. And then lastly, the baby book. I'm going to push these slightly forward. We can have the baby book behind it like so. And finally the baby's dummy, which I am going to stick. Baby, think back slightly. Very hard to maneuver these, but we're getting there. I think we'll leave the baby dummy there, I think. Like so. There we have. Just turn that in the right angle. And we have our female baby. Now we wait for that to dry, which should hopefully take one day. But we are going to add something else to the back, because this is a congratulations on your new baby. And I happen to have some of these, which are little labels on them. Among them is congratulations. So let's get congratulations out. As you can see, we're going to stick it behind the baby. Maybe one more. On the other side, like so. And there we have it, our female dream jar. Oh, while we've got the lid, let's continue to use the Pritt stick. We're going to put this on, but I am going to warn the person that the light doesn't stay on, which is a problem I've still got to solve. Right, let's stick it on the jar lid and let's put it in the middle. Stick it on. And now we have to wait for that to dry off, which we'll put on top of the jar as it dries. While we wait for that to dry, we'll get started on baby's one. This is the boys one, so this is slightly different. We've got some more congratulations here. Because it's a boys one, let's make the sticker slightly different. Let's make it maybe I should have put these on. That's kind of what I want. Let's get another one. And slightly on the bottom. Now we've got congratulations on both. Now we're going to put all the decorations on. So, like the first one, turn it around so you guys can see. Let's put the glue on the actual base itself. We've got more of a range on what's going on. While I'm at it, stick a bit of glue on the lid. There we go. Now we've got this, which was voted for the boys. So let's place it in. Stick it round the back, like so. And then for this one, we're going to have these teddies. So I think boys should be teddies. So let's have him standing up like that. Let's have this teddy bear with his honey. Angle them a bit. You've got to be very charming, young lads. And there we go. There's our mail jar. Just as simple. Simple is always good, I always say. Now let's hope. Now let's get us another light. That's first time. Stick that on the top. Place that on the top to dry. That's got to dry very nicely. Good thing about Pritt Stick is it doesn't take that long to dry. And we'll come back to these two to do the final touch later on today. There we go, and that's both of our jars now complete. Hopefully I'll be able to, if I get permission, record the reactions to the people getting the jar. Hopefully it's good news. Now one is to my nephew, which is this jar here. The other is to a special friend who's recently had a baby girl. So hopefully she'll like that jar. But we'll have to wait and see. It's their judgment, not mine. I'm happy to keep them anyway, just in case. And very soon you'll get an update on the Macbeth jar, and it's not good news, unfortunately. But I will show you with time what it looks like. So, remember, stay safe, stay well, keep the magic in your fingertips. And I'll see you again soon. Ciao for now.